Jimmy Choo may be more famous and Manolo Blahnik's more expensive, but one shoemaker in Tasmania is certainly turning heads with her unique designs. Fiona Breen dropped in on the artist to have a look at some of her designs, likely to stay on the shelf as works of art, never to be worn.
Wood, felt, silk, paper and even steel wool are just some of the materials Newby uses to craft her unique shoes, some of which carry price tags of up to $800. They're wearable, but they're not really for sale. They're works of art.
This is paper. I don't know how long the paper would hold out, to be perfectly truthful, but they definitely are. They're quite strong. I just loved shaping this. It was just such a joy. And the soles of this actually came together in one day, which I was pretty amazed by.
In a small studio nestled amongst the hills of Allen's Rivulet, Newby is passing on her skills as a traditional shoemaker to a small class of shoe enthusiasts. They turn up weekly to hone their skills.
What I really love about teaching is that it's like reliving the first time I made a pair of shoes. So it's very exciting seeing other people relish in that too.
The students are all driven by different motives. For some, it's the difficulty of finding shoes that fit. For others, it's a new craft to learn.
For me, I do things with my hands a lot. I make things. So for me, it's just another material to use to make something that's very practical, very useful. That it's not just something to sit there and look nice. It's useful as well.
But for all in the class, it's a hobby that's quickly becoming a passion.
I'm a public servant, and so this is my creative outlet. I get to design something and see it done at the end of the day, which is quite rewarding.
Newby has been making shoes for 30 years, starting in the UK where she was traditionally trained. Her move to Tasmania 8 years ago gave her the freedom to teach and develop her shoemaking into an art.
There's a great tradition in shoemaking to sort of keep all the information to yourself, and that's a very old-fashioned idea, I feel, now, because there aren't many shoemakers and we're very spread out. I feel like if I don't pass this on, it's just going to die out.
She's busy keeping up with the rising level of interest in her classes.
When I came here, I found that people's skill level was much higher because people are used to making things here. Generally in Australia, but I think especially in Tasmania.
Making works of art that can be worn is her passion. A recent exhibition saw demand for some of her more exclusive shoes rise.
I get my inspiration from all over the place, really. It's a mixture of conversations with people, other artists, things I've read, all sorts of things.
The original works of art, however, won't tread the footpaths anytime soon. They'll stay on the shelves in her studio, inspiration for Newby and her pupils.
I do love shoes, and I always have done.